let me just ask you, man. Do you know what tomorrow has for you? Do you know? Do you do you know what tomorrow has for you? What God has planned tomorrow? What tomorrow brings? What is gonna happen in a week, in a month? Are you gonna be alive tomorrow? Do you know any of that? Just sit and answer that. Do you know? So stop acting like you know. Stop acting like there's a tomorrow. Stop acting as if you know what the miracles that God could pull off tomorrow. Tomorrow. Every minute, every second that you don't believe that you have a God with you, every single second that you don't believe that there's endless possibilities in life and that all things could happen, nothing's gonna happen because you don't even believe. You don't even believe that there's something out there that's watching over you. You don't even believe that the things that you're going through in life are all to make you greater. You know what I'm saying? So some people continue on this narrative in their mind, that, you know, something is wrong. Something is wrong. And there's definitely things wrong with you because you're a human being and you got to have stuff wrong with you. But the fact of the matter is, something isn't wrong. Everything is perfect. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Do I wish to change what I did yesterday? Maybe. But it's exactly what it needs to be. It's exactly what I needed to do. It's exactly what God needed to happen. Why did he need it to happen? Why? And I don't even want to make it seem like I'm talking about a religion or anything like that. It's just in this journey of success or where you're at, wherever you're trying to go in your life or the places that you're trying to achieve. It's all in these small steps. It's all in these moments and these learning lessons and in these mistakes, you know, especially on these mistakes that you make on your journey. Because you're gonna make 1,000 mistakes. You're gonna be wrong 1,000 times. You're gonna dream and go for bigger and go broke. You're gonna go and go broke. And if you're not willing to go broke, what are you even playing the game for? The game is to play. The game is to lose. The game is to discover all the map. Right? The game is in finding out what the game's all about. You know what I'm saying? If you never go lose, if you never go fail, if you never go fall straight on your face multiple times, you'll never know what this game's about. You'll never know how to win the game. The only times I ever learned how to win, the only key that I ever got is through losses. Losses. The losses make you. The losses don't break you, they make you. These are the things you got to go through. These are the things that are going to make you who you're destined to be. Understand this, right? If you are lost in a maze, you're not going to find your way out the first 2-3 times that you try. You're going to run into a wall. You're going to run into a dead end. You're going to run here. You're going to run there. And it's not going to work. You're going to think of 10 ideas, and 10 of them might be wrong, but the 11th might be the thing that gets you out of the maze and sets you free. Sets you free for the rest of your life. But it took those 10 tries, it took those 10 failures to get you out the maze, right? So I could fail infinite amount of times. Ooh. I could fail infinite amount of times. I could fall on my face 10, 15, 20 times. As long as I don't end up dead, I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I failed the exact amount of times I was supposed to fail. But then when you win that one time, what do you think about those failures? You'd be like, I went through some trials and tribulations, but I won. That's all that matters. I won. I got to where I wanted to go. I got out the maze. I got out the matrix. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in my life, I've gotten out the matrix. I've gotten out the thinking that I have to be something that I'm not. I have to think and be something that I want to be. I know I got to be this person. I know this is no option. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. For this life, I'm not going to change. For this person, I'm not going to be anything else but be it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts for me. Everything that I ever desire to be, I'm going to be it. And there's no other life out there that I want to live. No matter no matter what it takes, no matter the sacrifices, no matter the falls, no matter the trials and tribulations, that's what I'm gonna get, and that's final. That's it. That's it. And call me crazy, call me insane, but that's the only life I'm living for. That's what I'm gonna go doing or die trying. And that's my mentality. And maybe it's wrong, maybe it's too all in, but I don't really see a life in balance. I don't have balance in my life. I know who I am today. I know the exact things that are wrong with me. Maybe I don't know everything that's wrong with me. I know about 80% of the things that's wrong with me. And I know who I am. I know that I'm an addict and I'm an alcoholic, and there's no not 100%. So what I put 100% in today are gonna be good things. I'm gonna put 100% into God. I'm gonna put 100% into the purpose that I have for my life. I'm gonna put 100% into what I believe God put me on this earth to do. And I'm not gonna put 50% into the purpose that God put me on this earth to do, because I never knew the purpose that God put me on this earth to do, because I was half in, half out. I was putting 50% in trying to find out who I was destined to be, and then the other 50% was into partying and girls and trying to be what the world wanted me to be. And there was no 50-50. At that point, that 50 of good turned into all 100% bad, because 50% of it was bad. Right? There's no balance. If my heart is 50-50 in this life, right? 50% of the time I want to do crime, 50% of the time I want to be a good person. Only thing that's gonna count in that equation is the fact that I wanted to do negative shit for 50%. You can't get positive things out of doing negative shit. You have to do all positive and then make all your negatives positive, and then next thing you know, you're in a positive light. You're living the life that you want to live. But if you're doing some negative and some positive, you mainly are going to get negative. Maybe you'll have a couple glimpses of positive, but you'll never be able to win because you're not 100%. It's all or nothing. At the end of the day, bro, I treat everything like it's a gamble, bro. I treat this all like I'm at the craps table, bro. And I'm going 100% in on this dream. I'm going 100% in on the things that I want to do, because what am I going to do? I'm going to risk 50% of the pot, 30% of the pot, 20% of the pot for what? This is what I was put on earth to do. This is the only thing that I want in life. Do I want 50% of this? No. Do I want 30% of this? No. Do I want 70% of this? No. I want all of it. I want all of it. I'm not going to stop till I get all of it. And today I'm getting all of it. I put everything into it today, I'm getting all of it. That's all it is. Maybe, and sooner and later down the line, as the levels rank up, as I become a better person, as I walk on this path more, I'll get more out of it, and I'll reap the rewards of my labor, you know. But I'll never know till I try. The more you mess around, the more you find out. If you never mess around, you never go try. You're never gonna find out, bro. You're never gonna find out what you could be. You're never gonna find out where you could go. You're never gonna find out the life you could live, because you simply coulda, woulda, shoulda. You could have did it. You didn't do it, so you didn't have it. You didn't get it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I wish I did it. I'm not saying I wish I did shit. I did it. I put everything into it. If I die tomorrow, I know I put everything into the dream that I had. I put everything into it. I put my heart, my soul, I put my time, my energy, my thoughts, everything. So don't die in regret, bro. Don't die in regret thinking, you know, I gotta have a plan B. Fuck the plan B. Do this. This is what you're put on this earth to do it. If what we're put on earth to do is have a purpose, live it. Any other life is gonna be filled with emptiness. I found that any other life past the one that's past my wildest dream is empty. I'm getting nothing. I'm getting a diminishing return. I'm getting zero in my heart. I'm getting zero from God. I'm losing sight of God because I'm chasing something that God doesn't want me to chase. That's facts. That's facts. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I tell you today, and I make this video for you today, to know, bro, Don't half step, bro. Don't think that you can't. Don't think anything other than the things that are in your mind that are positive, bro. Because a lot of negativity will flow into your mind to tell you that you're not what you're destined to be, and I guarantee you are. You're more than enough to be what you're destined to be. You're more than enough, bro. Don't think you're not enough, bro. You're more than enough, bro. They don't want you to be enough. People don't want you to be enough because they're not enough. They're not enough to be the things they wanted to be in life. You're enough, bro. Tell yourself you're enough. Nobody else is going to convince you. I'm gonna try to convince you, bro, but you have to convince yourself. You're enough, bro. You are who you say you are. You are who you're gonna be, bro. And you're destined to be it, bro. Destined. So don't bullshit, bro. Please, I ask you, I beg you. You know, I don't want to see nobody bullshit. I want to see somebody win, bro. That's where I get pride out of, is people winning in life. People following their dreams, bro. I look down on, I'm not even gonna lie, I look down on people that didn't do something bigger with their life because they could have. They could have. And they have those things in their mind where they say, I wish I tried to. There's a lot of people that say they wish they tried. I'm not saying I wish I tried. I know a lot of people that don't say they wish they tried. They know they did. They know they did. You come from nothing, bro. You never had shit. What did you have when you walked into this life? You had yourself and your body, and you had to figure out the rest. This is what you had to figure out. You had to figure out your purpose, bro. So go figure that out. Go look. Go play. You're not playing the game if you're not trying, bro. If you're not trying to find it, you're not living, bro. You're stuck in a cubicle. You're ready to die. You're waiting to die. It's either you're living or you're waiting to die. What are you gonna do? Live or wait to die? I'm living today, bro. That's all my only choice, bro. That's all I'm gonna do. Live. I don't care. All right, bro. I don't even need to talk to you anymore. Peace, bro.